Welcome back. Thanks for staying with Morning Live. Let's return to an interview now that unfortunately had to be cut short just due to the quality of the line. On the line we have Zama Mabena, who is the National SPCA Inspector, speaking to us how we can keep our animals safe this evening where there will be fireworks around the country. Zama, before we asked you just to put a pause on things, you were chatting to us about the medication that we can give to the animals to help them just remain a little bit calm. Can you just elaborate on this?
All right. The medication that we normally get from the vets, it's Calm Ease. It helps the animal. And also rescue remedy drops are the best as well. You can get them at the chemist. And the Calm Ease you can get from the vets.
What's the advice to people that are going out for New Year's, but they do have pets and their pets are outdoor pets, so those animals are not usually indoors? What do you do with these animals?
With pet owners that will want to go out, my advice would be they shouldn't be going out because during that time it is very distressful for those animals. It is very stressful for those animals, so it would be best if they can have their owners with them so that they can monitor those animals. That's right, the ones that are left outside. It would be best if they don't want a dog inside the house, rather put it in the garage. There's less windows, there's less glass doors and all of those things. Then the animal is lessly to hurt themselves.
Is there any... what would be your advice if to play music to the animals, maybe to help calm them, maybe some classical music?
Yes, music helps as well, but then you can't just throw loud music at them as well. So you need to slowly introduce the music and then eventually go up and up to try and eliminate the noise from outside so that they can focus on the noise inside with them, which is music, and the owner should be there as well.
So owner supervision is absolutely crucial this evening. You mentioned some of the medication that you can give your animals just to help them through this time. Will that medication be available free of charge to people that don't perhaps have the funds at the SPCA?
Some SPCAs that have the medication, yes, they do. However, you still need to pay something towards it because the SPCA will have to pay as well because they buy the medication.
When would you suggest giving this to the animals?
Most of the time, I would advise people to consult the vet because they will know the right time to give and what dosage and all of those things. So it's best to consult with a vet.
If your animal is shivering from fear with the fireworks going off, what's the best thing to do? Because some pets react differently to what most people are used to their pets, how their pets would usually act. What can you do to comfort your animal?
To comfort your animal, rather be there with it. Not sit on the floor with the animal, try and stroke it and talk to the animal. Keep it close to you while it's going through that emotional state. And then they eventually then feel comfortable and safe with the owner. And then they'll try and ignore what's going on outside.
What will the SPCA be doing to ensure animal safety tonight?
All right, SPCA, we've got inspectors available for standbys for stray animals and all of that. However, we try and help where we can. We've got very limited inspectors in South Africa, but they work tirelessly to try and assist where they can. And SPCA will never knowingly ignore an animal in need. So we try our best. We push hard to be there for the animals because we're the voice for them.
Zama, there will undoubtedly, as there always is on New Year's Eve, be animals lost or roaming in the streets. If somebody picks up an animal, what is your advice to them?
If they pick up an animal, the advice is to take that animal to the SPCA to be kept, to be put in a safe place. And it's also advised if someone sees an animal on the streets, they shouldn't leave that animal and phone SPCA when they get to the house. Rather, stay with the animal on the side of the road, phone and SPCA if you don't have the mandate to pick up that animal and put it in your vehicle, take it to the SPCA. Rather be there because if you're going to see the animal and drive away, you get to your house, that animal won't be on that same spot where you left it. So it won't be easy for the SPCA to find that animal and put it in a safe place.
So who do the public call? What is the number?
If they can go onto the NSPCA's website, and they will find the link that will put them onto the SPCA's in South Africa.
Would your advice be also to take the animal to the closest vet?
Yes, that's perfect. There's some vets that won't be open, some will be open, but it would be best if maybe the person has the mandate to keep the animal with them up until maybe they can get help. I'd also advise that.
Okay, Zama, I think you're in for a busy evening, yourself and your fellow inspectors. Thank you very much for chatting to us here on Morning Live.
No problem. Thank you so much, Leland.